I sure hope you're ready to make the world's first ever forwards and backwards go-kart. Now, I have a name for it. I call it the FAB 1. Top secret. Let me show you what I call it. First of all, F is for forwards, A for and, B for backwards, and 1 because it's the first of its kind and the first to the finish line. Now here's the tools you're gonna need. You're gonna need a handsaw. Careful, it's sharp. A cordless drill, just like this one here. Of course, you're gonna need some drill bits to go with that. I have got a set square with a pencil. Over here I have a tape measure. Remember the golden rule, measure twice, cut once. I've got some safety gear as well, you wanna keep safe. Over here I have a spanner too. So that's all the tools you'll need, but what about the materials? First up, you'll need some nice thick bits of wood like these, about 2.5 meters in length. I've also got some nice thin bits of wood, just like this stuff, about 6.5 meters in length in total. I've got 4 coach screws, about 90 mil thick, 2 engineer's bolts and nuts. I've got 8 washers that fit the bolts, some decking screws, you're gonna need about 25 of them, and of course you're gonna need 4 wheels. Check it out, I'm using some recycled lawnmower wheels that I got from the local lawnmower repair shop. And of course you'll need a length of rope to steer it. See, it is a big project, but so good when you are whizzing down the racetrack, just you and your FAB 1. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's time to begin. Now once you've got your tools, I know you just want to get in there and start cutting away, but you want to do the job properly.
Y-E-S, yes.
So, it's time to measure accurately. Like my grandmother always used to say, measure twice, cut once.
Yes.
Oh yeah. All right, so take your tape measure and your nice fat piece of wood, and I'm gonna measure this one to 1250 mil. Did you hear me?
Y-E-S, yes.
Good. All right, so I'm gonna mark it right there on 1250, bang on. So that would be good to go, right?
Yes.
Wrong! Because you've got to measure twice, cut once. So I'll measure that again. Make sure it's on 1250.
100% yes.
Yes! All right, good. That means I can take my set square over here. Now this beauty is magic, okay? It makes things bang on. So put it over here like that. And there we go. It's gonna be a nice perpendicular line. And now I can cut that. Loud and clear?
Yes.
Well then let's do it. Oh yeah, now it's time to get cutting. Now before you do this, just a few quick rules, okay? Rock some gloves like these. These are nice and thick so the blade won't cut me. Next up, with your wood, make sure it's nice and secure like this. I got it on a couple of sawhorses so it ain't going nowhere.
100% yes.
All right, next up, it is time to start cutting. Now to do this, place your saw on the line you've got right there. Put another hand next to it like so. And then you're going to do a couple of upward pulls like this with the saw. And as you can see, I'm making a groove in the wood. Once you've got a nice groove in there, you can pick up the speed. And now it's time to measure and cut. First up, I'm working on my front axle. So measure out the center bit like so, and then drill in a nice thick hole, just thick enough for your bolt to go in. Then place your wheel on top of the hole, bang on a washer, and bolt it in position like so. That's how you make the front axle. I'm working on a winner here. Now I know I'm doing this super duper fast, okay? But if you want to see all the instructions that covers everything, measuring, materials, all of it, then simply head along to 3now.co.nz/StickyTV and you're going to find it all up there. Next up, take your main piece of framing and your axle you just made and drill a hole right through the middle of both. Then take your engineer's bolt and smack that through the holes, lining it all up. Then you can wind up that nut, but not too tight. It's got to be loose enough for steering. Now there's only a few more steps to go and then this is going to be complete. Tune in tomorrow for all of these steps, but you can head along to 3now.co.nz/StickyTV for them all and you can start whipping it up tonight.
Now all you need to do is subscribe by clicking here.